What up, everyone? We got some in-house league games. Let's spectate and see what's going on. And hopefully my internet uh doesn't shit itself, because that's what it's been doing for the past week. So I haven't been streaming much. But it looks like it's okay for now. So that's good. So for whoever doesn't know what the heck's been going on, we have created an in-house league for the past like week or so now. People have been playing organized games with randomized captains, and they pick players, and you make a team based on who's in a queue. So overall, it results in pretty good games. Um, they're usually pretty balanced, and it's way better than playing TMM. So they're a lot of fun. And there's the ELO system and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. That's all I'm gonna explain about it. If you guys haven't heard, but it's been going on since like maybe a week now, a full week. So it's still going. Everyone likes it. Oh, thank you for the host, Rastahan. I see you didn't queue up for this one. Maybe you'll be in next game or whatnot. Engineer. So anyway, let's talk about the game. We have a Woop G, Legion Drafter, and a Ramenski, Hellborn Drafter. And we have Team 1 is, or Legion is Volka, Haha, Kogut, and Hello. Then we have Sunk, Mindtrix, Probusk, Janko, and you guys saw the captains. So those are the two teams. So it's always fun to see like who's gonna play what roles, because again these are mixed teams. People swap up playing roles. Sometimes you see people who play cores, play supports. It's a lot of fun when people swap up stuff. And for the most part, everyone tries fairly hard. Like they pick really good lineups, and games are, I don't want to say sweaty or whatnot, but they're competitive. So that's the goal, and that's what makes this stuff really fun. But the first six bans here were Electrician, Andro, Gladi from Hellborn, and then Dragon, Devo, and Shipper. So in like clan tour tournaments, you guys probably would almost never see Devourer bans, but in in-house league, it's actually a really popular pick. People have been playing Devo a lot, and I would actually be curious if we had like hero win rates in the in-house league, but I think Devo has like a really high win rate. And sometimes certain players trigger like a Devo ban. Sunk plays a lot of Devo right now. I think even Ramenski plays Devo. So Woop G is like, ho ho guys, calm down. We're gonna ban the Devo. No one's hooking us. And then uh, Chipper is like a ban against Dude, even though Dude's not here in this game. Dude's been playing a crap ton of Chipper. So anyway, those are the six bans. We have first pick Nymph from Legion. No, wait, we had first pick Monarch, sorry, from Hellborn. Then we had Nymph and Rally, and then Engineer Pharaoh. Uh, and and that will finish out the first phase. So we sometimes see mid-engie, but it's usually a support. So these are probably two supports and an offlane or solo Pharaoh somewhere. Then we'll see mid and carry either maybe a dual core or a 4 protect 1 single core lineup from Hellborn. And with Rally picked up, it could be 3 or 4. It's pretty flexible, but it's like never position 2 or anything. It's always position 4 or 3. So last six bans were Keeper, Sandwraith, and Flux from Woop. So they ban. Oh, they didn't want to face NG Flux combo. Sandwraith with Pharaoh, I guess, could be a thing. And then Keeper of the Forest. I don't know about the Keeper ban. Maybe because they already have the Monarch, but I don't think they would go a Keeper with this lineup. So I'm a bit surprised by the Keeper ban. They could have ran a jungle, but I don't think that would be very good. So I think this was a bad ban. Bad ban from Whoop on the Keeper ban. But then we have Puppet, Oogie, and Adrenaline. So Adrenaline can be pretty frustrating. Mate plays it, so it's a player-specific ban for the most part. And then Oogie and Puppet, they don't have great ways to deal with an Oogie right now. And they could maybe pick up like Lord or whatever if they wanted to. Oogie is a pretty tough carry to deal with if you don't have the right lockdown for him. But they go with Hag and Torturer, so this will be a farming Tort, maybe a position 3 Torture and a position 2 Hag, and then they might pick a third core, so this might be like a tri-core Legion draft. And then we have Prisoner, so this is going to be single core Hellborn lineup. Probably Busk will play carry, so it'll probably be some kind of a mid to late game hard carry kind of pick. Maybe something like a Corrupted Disciple. Okay, they go Dark Lady, so it was a hard carry. Which I think that they needed a big damage dealer. But yeah, Prisoner basically has to have a good laning phase, otherwise he kind of falls off. So he's like a early to mid game core that tapers off if he doesn't get a lot of kills and stuff. I'm pretty happy my internet has not been lagging yet. That's a good sign. Maybe we even get ballsy and try upping the bitrate later. But last pick will be Kraken. So they go again. This is like tricore, but nobody's a hard carry. So everyone on Legion lineup can kind of farm, participate in fights. They all have good solo kill potential and high damage output with these three heroes, Tort, Hag, and Kraken. So they're gonna look to like farm, but also play really active, especially with the Nymph. Whereas the Hellborn lineup needs farm on Dark Lady pretty badly, and she has to compete with more or less three heroes that are gonna get relatively good farm across the board. So Busk's got his work cut out for him with the draft, but we could see a dual mid here with Prisoner. That could get them a good laning phase start, take some attention off the Dark Lady. So we're gonna see the tri lane come out with the Torture. This is a killing tri lane, with one goal in purpose: slow down TDL and try to get Volka some farm here. And we have Hag going in the bottom lane against Pharaoh. Oh my god, they lined this up perfectly on Legion. Like this matchup is so heavily favored for Hag. Hag should absolutely crush Pharaoh. Like this matchup should be super one-sided if he plays it right on the Hag. And then Prisoner versus Kraken is pretty even. As long as Kraken can kill the Shackle, he can hatchet, attack, and then charge away if he gets like Prison Break off or whatever later on. But with the Monarch, it's like guaranteed hooks for the most part. We'll see if they try to fight it. I would say that what they should do, probably once they see the tri lane, is just let Dark Lady sit up here, 1v3, and then have Engineer go bot with the Pharaoh maybe, and try to keep the Hag from having a good time and win the other two lanes. That's my best advice, I would say, to Hellborn. Because Prisoner can make a lot of space in post-laning phase state of the game, where he gets some farm up. Could look to get like a 9 to 11 minute portal key and start to control the map. And the Prisoner is really good this game against heroes like Rally, Hag, and Kraken, if he's able to restrain them. But yeah, I think Dark Lady. Where's Dark Lady? She's gonna have a pretty tough time this game, but that's just kind of the nature of picking up this kind of hero in this meta. It's really hard to run hard carries right now that have not the greatest laning phases. So anyway, they are deciding to do a lane swap. I don't know if this is gonna be the best for them, but they're going to match up now the Dark Lady against Hag, which could actually work out. And then they're going to do Pharaoh and Engineer against a tri-lane. I'm not sure if they can actually Not sure if they can actually fight this or not. See if I can. Oh, Sate's in here. I didn't know if you could come in the channel or not. What's up, man? Ready to? Are you? You're in the game, right?
I'm in the game.
Perfect. Alright, so I was kind of talking about the lineups from both sides, and I think Hellborn's got a bit of work to do here with the Dark Lady pick. What do you think of the the lineups and the way they've laned the heroes?
Hellborn needs to do really well in the early game to not get run over in the mid game.
Yep.
That's really like a really strong mid game draft, and if they don't get like good farm on Prisoner and TDL, it's gonna be rough because they kind of lack damage on Hellborn, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. Even the cores like Pharaoh and Prisoner, they're not like the best scaling heroes with farm.
Especially like Pharaoh doesn't really do damage.
Yeah, and it's hard to get good farm on these heroes if you don't have good laning phase. But
it's smart to put they swapped up the lanes that the hack is now playing in a dual lane bottom, because if it was hack versus Pharaoh, hack would get like free farm and Pharaoh would be out of the lane.
yep, I talked about that. I'm glad you said it as well. So how do you? So you're no stranger to mid lane. What do you think of Kraken vs Prisoner 1v1 matchup?
Like from the top of my head, I think Hack or Kraken should have a CS advantage. But outside of that, nobody should die here.
Okay.
It's two strengths melee heroes. Like Prisoner you can always get hooked and die and make a mistake on Kraken. So that can happen. But outside of that, I think this should be pretty passive. Honestly, to just get CS, get denies.
Okay.
Whoever can do that better should win. Can't really stop the Kraken from farming because he has spam.
Koga versus Ramenski. Don't know if I've seen these two guys 1v1 each other.
No,
But
not the standard mid players here, but it should be pretty interesting.
yeah, and I was telling the stream how that's kind of the fun thing about these in-house games is that sometimes you see core players play supports or even vice versa. I missed the Bloodlust. I was kind of watching the DD Kraken here. Went for some damage on Prisoner. So they actually got the Bloodlust on Rally. They killed Pharaoh.
Prisoner could die here. He hits charge.
Oh yeah. Oh, he stunned him up right on the cliff there. One more hit. He needs a splash hit. He doesn't have it. The apple coming in clutch there. Okay. So Torture actually dies, but they got Bloodlust. So that's still worth it, I think, because they killed the Pharaoh.
Yeah, it should still be worth it, but the Torture is the one dying is a bit painful.
So what do you think about bot lane? You think like once Dark Lady gets level 4, they could kill either the Nymph or the Hag with the combo of double silence down here?
Pretty much.
I think ideally they want to kill the Nymph, right? So he can't
Get
heal.
like boots and
Toxin Claw?
yeah, Toxin Claws. I feel like they could just run whatever's they're going for down. And yes, you said ideally the Nymph, since if they don't have heal or stun, they can only slow with the hack Q, and that's kinda yeah, not too great. Mate is yeah, well, he's maxing the Q, which he needs to in a dual lane, kinda, but at the same time it's gonna gimp his farm a lot. Not being able to have more points in E.
Here comes a Zeal stun on the Monarch. He has battery.
Kinda suiciding here.
Engineer dies up in the top lane. I was watching this back and forth in the bot lane. Oh, Monarch actually lives. No, he dies to the Hauntic. Does Dark Lady kill Hag here? No, he has Blink.
Close.
Well, he has another slow, but I guess he's not gonna go for a chase. I think he actually could have if he wanted to. He had boots.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Buska didn't try to run after Hag.
With where he actually saw the blink, I think, on the creep, so he should have been able to just run after him and kill him.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. I think chase him down, slow, hit. Well, more action in top. We got Impalement up. Pharaoh's gonna put a wall down, but well, Yeah, he just doesn't feel super effective up here. Especially when Rally can kind of...
I could run into the mines here on Woop though.
That's,
On
what,
both?
3 mines?
Oh,
Wakbar.
only on Woop.
Nice mine trap from Sunk. Sunk's 2 and 1 though, after dying the one time. So he's
The
actually
Pharaoh
higher
dual
level than the
lane is
Pharaoh.
just rough. Play Pharaoh dual lane.
Hmm. So is it more likely that Kraken gets 6 and can kill Prisoner? Or Prisoner gets full combo mana and... I don't know actually if
I
Kraken
don't think
can even solo
Prisoner
Prisoner.
has the damage to can kill the Kraken, honestly.
He has to
Kraken's
hook him
full
in the
HP, you
tower
need
then.
to get... Yeah,
I guess.
if you get hooked in the tower, you can always die, right?
Pharaoh's dead again. Or actually no, this was a good wall. He got himself some distance from the Impale. He might throw the Tor. No, he has no mana regardless.
Yeah, Tortoise out
Oh,
there,
is he
and
gonna
there's
cliff
Haste on
walk?
top.
Janko's being kaboom. Okay, well, he was fine if he just ran. He wanted to be fancy. I think he was fine, right? If he just ran.
Yeah, I feel like he should have been completely fine, but...
He was trying to make Sunk proud, and Sunk's like, man, I'll show you how it's done next time.
Yep, a bit greedy, but you know, that's just how it is. Bottom lane, Hack's not really farming here, while it's 350 GPM on TDL.
Hmm. Oh, he missed the silence.
He missed the charge, he wanted to wait for after the heal, which I don't necessarily think he needed to, as it was a level 4 hack, but...
GG. Some banter coming in. Hasterin up on the Prisoner.
I
So,
feel like Prisoner should TP top and just kill both with the haste rune, but instead the Pharaoh TP's mid and is gonna do I suspect fuck all since it's a level 5 Pharaoh.
yeah, this is interesting.
I mean could get the hook on Kraken and he can get into wall, I guess. And he could die, like Hack or Kraken could die with the rotation of Pharaoh, but it's gonna not be quite straightforward at least.
So Volka is actually the top farmer right now on the Tort. He's got 34 crit kills, but the 3 kills is what's giving him the high GPM here so far.
Yep.
And outside of the Pharaoh not having a good time, they are doing well on both TDL and Prisoner for now.
Which is kind of the aim of their early game, so they're doing alright right now.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the haste here. Definitely, I think if he goes to a side lane and it's like a 3v2, I think they could definitely kill 2 people on either side lane. They line everything up right.
Yeah.
So instead we see Kraken rotating out. He decides he doesn't want to stay mid. He's going to try to make something happen elsewhere. But I think it's going to be maybe too hard for them to lock down TDL with their heroes.
They know, like they're
Unless
sitting back,
TDL goes in first.
but my text is gonna be so, like, they
Good
quite know
patience. They
it
had the
already.
lane ward there. He's actually
Oh,
surviving a really long time, but here comes the hasted prisoner. This should be a dead Kraken.
attack. Well,
Not exactly
get
what
both.
they wanted out of the haste, but they're gonna take it regardless. It's a good trade anyway, that they would have ideally liked. 2 kills, I think.
Ghost Monsters prisoner. That's a yikes
Ramenski.
for me.
Ramenski's a troll.
Yeah, that's
What's the
really yikes
movement
for me.
speed? This hero also kind of lacks mana pool, right? Same
Yeah,
as is
you
just...
need to get Bottle Chalice for sure now to even like spend full combo almost. Like, you cannot farm, I think, if you don't swap boots and stim boots. But I haven't seen this before actually.
Busk actually has a bottle, but they swapped bottles. Him and the prisoner.
Yeah,
What do you think of
could
bottle
also
on
happen.
TDL? You think it makes sense since he's long lane? He needs more sustain?
It's alright. I think in general, like Bottle on melee Aki carries like Scout or TDL or like
Hmm.
Dog or whatever is kind of okay. You almost need a mana item, and Bottle is For a while, make plays with Invis or like AD or something a bit later. So I like it. It's fine.
Slunk's got the trap in the trees here. 4 mines too, by the way. That could definitely be a kill on either a rally or a torturer. They are level 3 mines. Rally's trying to set up something mid, but I think Prisoner Veiled Rod at top. This would be a really good kill if they can catch the torturer here. Really good sidestep coming in from Volca.
And the
385 movement speed. They're gonna counter here and take out the engineer. They need to go to the mine trap now. He's trying so hard to get to the mine trap, but he's even trying to bait now on the Pharaoh. Let's see if they take the bait.
Woop,
Who's
is
gonna be the
around.
guy that takes the boom? Oh,
Man, I wish
oh,
he
Volca! Oh, he goes. Oh my God, he goes the right way.
goes the long way.
Volca, big brain.
Yeah, smart.
Guy's too smart for his own good. So what? They lost 2 guys up there. They lost NG and Prisoner. But yeah, a really good sidestep from the Torture. Had the Wind Whistle and the Plated Greaves, so it's pretty good movement speed. Can Hag kill the Shackle in time? But oh, I think he misclicked. He might blink in time though. Pharaoh
It did.
still level 5, man. He's so close to 6.
Yeah, that's rough. He should go kill a AC camp something. Like he needs something. Get this 6 because he's a lane creep right now.
Hmm.
A melee creep on the lane, running around without level 6.
So,
Pull the creeps bottom, try to push to the tower.
so do
No,
you
they actually
always go Cleaver here on the Dark Lady? Like, is there any other item that would do anything other than a Cleaver? Like, better?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he has to go
Cleaver's,
Cleaver here.
It's a really good fighting item for TDL specifically as well. So,
Yeah, it just synergizes with strikes super well as
yeah.
also. Pharaoh probably
But I
dead
feel
here top. Meanwhile, bottom. Hag's getting locked on by the blades. Is this a haste? Oh no, it's just the cleansing
Oh.
wind.
Finally they go. Like I feel like they could have been killing them bottom a lot. But,
Yep. Nymph's also gonna get dove here.
getting 400 DPM now.
Oh, they actually did. Was it a double mine trap? Man, now I'm
Not up top.
now I'm sad I looked away from top. I think it was because they dove and killed the Pharaoh first, and then it says double tap here. Man, did they both get mine trapped? Oh my God, I wish I didn't look away now. Well, either way, the mines are gone, so it killed, if not 1, 2.
Should there not have been all chat, you think? If it was the mines?
You know what? You'd be surprised actually. For the most part, everyone's been pretty mannered. Like there hasn't been like too much like it's really competitive, which I like.
Yeah, I mean people have been acting.
Oh yeah, I think
uh,
yeah, maybe if it was a 2-man mine trap, they would have said something.
you know.
Rally breaks the prison break there with the compel. So Prisoner couldn't sit on a target, unfortunately. I think the Nymph port came in and they took out the, was it the Dark Lady first? Or maybe it was the Monarch, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's one on Monarch, I think. I was maybe.
But they
I
get a
was
bunch of
looking, but
kills
I
here.
wasn't looking with my brain. As I
Yeah.
see that the Kraken has a stated creep, which I think is locked.
Yeah, Plated Greaves Kraken's pretty weird.
Your knees, Steve-Boost.
I think the
You don't
only
have
time I
attack
would
speed.
ever get armor on Kraken is if I was against a Deadwood. And even then I would not go plated, I would just go casual Shield of the 5 or something.
Yeah, I'd probably get the Lex or something. If I had to play that matchup.
Yeah, maybe that's better.
I think.
That's probably
Yeah,
a
you
better
need
item.
Steam Boost to be able to farm or like, hit people and shit. But
Lex gives what, 5 armor? And Shield of the 5 gives how much? It's the same, but you have to activate it, I guess. Yeah, maybe Lex is better then.
it's gonna give you 6 armor for 5 and the 1 from the aura. And you can also use it offensively. So
Yeah. That's probably a better item. Oh, they're stealing the stacks here. See if Hellborn... Pharaoh's gonna walk into a gang of Legion heroes.
that's a gangbang here.
Hmm. The buyback tells me they want to fight, so I hope they do kind of punish them.
Nymph is dying, but they killed the Monarch as well. Kinda getting sandwiched now though. But he have Blink and Kraken and the ulti. Oh, he misses the charge.
TDL is gonna die here. Hatchet coming out for Tort. It could be a quad kill here. Nope, Kraken gets that one. Yeah, Legion's mid-game fighting power is just really too strong right now. They got the blink on Kraken, and Tort's pretty tanky with the gnomes. I mean, he's not like outright tanky, but he gets his spells off. He's deceptively tanky. What do you think Hag will go for this game? Since, well, I mean, her GPM's not that bad, 370.
Yeah, he recovered nicely. Bad. He eats 4 mines and dies right now.
Did, Hag die to
I think
mines?
it's a light brand. Which is fine.
Did Hag die
I
to
think.
mines top? What happened?
Yeah, he ran into mines top.
Man, Sunk is, he's owning with the mines, but overall the
Yeah.
team is not doing that hot.
Now
Yep.
there's
He's dead. An import.
Chalice on Kraken because he doesn't have mana since he didn't win reboots.
Yep. Well, you called it. Needs some kind of mana. Well, it's a almost 6k lead here for Legion. Well, it's gonna be 7k now with the tower. And Dark Lady's still pretty far from her cleaver. So, yeah, it's not looking too good right now.
No, it's a rough game.
Strong tricore from Legion, all getting farmed. They're gonna catch prisoner here. I think he's just gonna get dove. There's no team response at all. Everyone's down bottom. Dark Lady gonna run into them all.
There's a hit with TDL.
Okay, they're gonna maybe catch the rally here.
Catching Kraken.
Pharaoh locks Kraken. Kraken's gonna die here as well. Yeah, these are some good kills. Pharaoh, I don't know about this though. He goes in with his hook, and they're gonna kind of stall for a lot of time here. The energy field is down. They perplex up the Torture, but they don't have a lot of fighting power right now. They gotta bring down the Torture. Dark Lady goes in. Oh, but the heal from Nymph gonna keep Tort alive. Volka's gonna hold his ground.
Man.
He does die at the end there, but 5 for 3.
Volka had ulti activated for like a couple seconds up to that point. I feel like he would have never died, but
Wait, sorry, say again? He didn't have ulti on?
yeah, for like for like the majority of the fight, I feel like he should have survived if he had ulti on. It still works with no, right? Even with this change, it doesn't affect Torture, as far as I recall. It's like a pulsing item, like many
No,
of the others.
I don't think so. I'm not sure actually. I think it's only on the cast of Torment. You wanna check the changelog? See if it's in there?
I'm doing it right now.
Alright. I think any ability that drains mana over time doesn't work with gnomes anymore. It's only on cast. On mana activation.
As far as I can
Gonna run into
recall, there's no
Monarch here.
changes to Torture. So,
There are
I think it
no?
still works. There's no
Oh.
changes under like Torture.
Energy field's gonna miss here. They're going all in on the Tort. Kraken charges up the Dark Lady, release the Kraken, locks her down. She gets out though. Torture already dead. Pharaoh holding down Kraken here. Pharaoh not really that tanky though, but he's gonna survive for now.
I'm gonna hit him on one of the cores. Like I don't. Why is
I'm
Legion
surprised
running?
that Pharaoh gets to live like this.
But what is Hack doing? Hack could have killed like both the prisoner and the pharaoh for free. They didn't have any mana, nothing on anyone.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like he literally blinked out for no reason with full mana and full HP. I feel like he could just kill all of them from or like 2, maybe 3.
Oh right, we got told in chat from dude that TDL silenced the Torture. That's why he didn't have ult on.
Yeah, I saw that, but he didn't even use it before that either. So,
Well, it would get disabled though, right?
yeah, it will.
Oh, Rally's right next to a mine trap. Come on.
You should have seen your face. It went.
Thank you for all YouTube videos.
Oh, thank you very much for the donate. Appreciate that a lot, man. Very happy that you like them. We do have a mine trap here. The tower goes down. They have not been able to bait anyone into them just yet. But they're able to take the tower and kind of walk away.
I think Legion should keep fighting.
Oh, Hag should be dead here. 1, 2, 3, dead. Meanwhile, they also killed Nymph in mid lane. Legion's kind of giving up a little bit of space here.
I think Legion should just keep fighting, honestly. TDL doesn't have Shrunken. They have 11 on Hag, soon Grimoire. Like, so you get charged by Kraken. I don't think they can save him even with Monarch.
Prisoner could be in some trouble. No, he misses the charge. There's the counter though. At least the Kraken comes out. There's a Chrysalis. Pharaoh's gonna be fine here. A lot of back and forth, but nobody dies. A lot of counterplay between the two sides. They're making sure to keep everybody alive.
Who could stack? No.
So, if you're Dark Lady here, what's your item route? He goes Firebrand now, which I think that's pretty normal. Does he continue to be greedy, go like more pieces to Dawnbringer, like Frostburn? Or does he go Firebrand Shrunken?
I don't think he can keep it after, like, yeah, after he gets Firebrand. I think he needs to go straight Shrunken.
Oh, Nymph's gonna get mine trapped there. Hello
Knocked
is
down
gonna
by
get
Legion.
boomed.
I mean, they have like Dreamcatcher and stuff on Culture, like they have, yeah. I think he needs Shrunken to not die, honestly.
I can tell you one thing though, every time I see a mine trap, my finger gets a little itchy on the key.
Yeah, it's been
The
old
macro.
in this game.
The macro key. But here comes the
Easy clap.
boom.
Here comes the boom.
Exactly. Which side do you think we'll see do the first Kongor?
I mean, Hellborn should do the Kongor, honestly.
And like what timing? Like, because we're 22 minutes in now. A lot of the
They
times
can
we
do it
see.
right now, honestly. Like, they
So-
need. I think they should take Kongor as 5. Like, they don't really have the option to get objectives like towers and stuff. So they could take Kong while they Legions grouped out to get something out of it.
Ag's gonna finish her Grimoire in a sec here. So, so for the viewers, even without lifesteal, you think that if they're 5, they can do it without lifesteal and TDL?
Yeah, for sure.
Nimport? Oh, is this gonna backfire though? Is the question. They nimported more or less into all 5 people as the team support was coming. Hag is here. She's gonna get some good damage out. Didn't have the Grimoire here, so that would have definitely bumped up her
But
burst.
he could also kill Pharaoh still. He still has Sonar Scream. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think he's playing way too passive and like giving up 3 kills like again on Hack here.
Perhaps. They do get the deny in bot lane.
Good fight for Hellborn. Like they're like the Legion's timing are kind of like swindling. They can win in 20 minutes as well as Hack is really strong late. He's not doing that well so far. He's gonna farm a lot faster with Grimoire now, but they're getting farm on TDL. It's 5:30 now, and they seem to be able to kill a Legion team. So the lack of damage isn't actually a lack right now.
I actually kind of like that he went Frostburn here, because I feel like they're doing a really good job of keeping the game even. And also it's gonna help him farm faster, because he gets more mobility versus if he just went straight into a Shrunken.
Yeah,
So
I
I think because the pace is kind of slowed down a bit, it's good. But if the Legion was bringing the pressure a bit more, then I think we can go back and definitely say that the shrunken would have been necessary.
I agree.
So yeah, I guess now does he keep being greedy? Does he go full Dawnbringer and just keep, running around the map?
I don't think he needs the light brand though.
I
Honestly,
don't
I
I
think
don't
that's
either because he
kind
even has the
of illegal
bottle for a
waste.
bit of mana regen
Yeah, exactly.
uh
So
and
I would
stuff.
like TD to go shrunken now, and then maybe like they could take some fights if they are on the initiating end. They could like insta kill hack before they can do anything,
Hmm.
or someone. If they kill like an important target like hack or maybe torture, then I think they're gonna win the fight.
So they have one
Maybe someone
tablet
blink.
on Legion. I guess that's fine. I'm a bit surprised Nymph's not going for a second tablet against the Pharaoh and the Dark Lady.
Yeah.
So is Major Totem, is that a Void, you think? Or is that built into the Sackstone item? You think he wants more healing with the Astro and the pod? What do you think?
Probably. Could be Energizer as well,
Oh yeah, it
which
could be
wouldn't be
energy.
bad on Legion. Like Energizers are always good, but I think it's gonna be the Sackstone,
Okay.
which I don't really like. I feel like it's like too
I think
passive or
I think Void might be a tiny bit better against Dark Lady, so he doesn't just get jumped on. Same with against Prisoner, like it's multi-purpose.
hmm
So maybe for him specifically, Void is okay here. So yeah, Busk's
Fight is
saving a lot of
breaking the
gold
top
now.
lane.
I think that's gonna be shrunken next.
Yeah, I feel like they should try to dodge before
Oh,
Shrunken,
I
but
think Kraken
they
sees him. Oh, he
Kraken
misses the charge though.
misses it
This is gonna
by
be
line.
not too good here. We'll see if the team support can come here in time. There's the heal from Nymph. They're gonna keep Kraken alive for now, and now Prisoner gets a pretty good prison break. Energy field's down in the background and pulls him into the energy field as well. Hag's in there with a Void Talisman. She's healing up though with the Grimoire. She's holding her ground. She gets a double tap. She's gonna get healed up by the pod. Great team support, keeping her alive, and the Grimoire coming in clutch there as well. They also pick off the Monarch. A lot of close calls there in that fight, Sate.
Yeah,
A lot of
damn, that
people
looked
surviving on the
a
hair.
lot worse than I thought it would have gone for Hellborn. Like it went a lot worse than I thought it would have for Hellborn. So
Mhm.
unfortunate that the hack gets to survive and also the Kraken.
Here in Import. Oh, Hag, she
Hack
has
has
her
the
void
void.
up.
Like
She's gonna
really
blink in. Oh, I don't know about that blink though. I mean, she's okay. She's got the team support, so she's gonna be fine.
no.
She gets even reduced cooldown on the blink with the Grimoire, so she's blinking every 5 seconds now. It's 3.8 actually. That's actually an underlooked benefit of the Grimoire. She gets under 4 second blink.
Yeah, the cooldown reduction is insane, as you said. 3.8 seconds.
4.5 second cooldown on Sonar Scream.
Yeah,
Damn.
you have 40-second ultimate with the staff, so like it's incredibly good for hack.
So look at the momentum shift here. They pick off the Dark Lady, they take out a tier 2 tower, they open up the map, and now they're even going for a Conquer Seal. That's a big sequence of events for Legion, especially after that jungle fight in the Hellborn's jungle. Like this is really really good for them. See if they can secure the Conquer kill here, and now we'll have a battle for wards. As it looks like they will be taken out here. And Legion, they are getting low. Here comes an energy field. Great placement. Hook gonna miss, unfortunately. Everyone kind of on low
Everybody
life here
needs to
from
run
Legion.
away.
Pharaoh only hooks the Nymphora here. They might bring him down. There's a mine. Torture gets a big 2 stun. And Nymph will go down to the keg. Here's release to Kraken though, holding 2. Brings both of them down. Rally gets a slam, and Legion's turning the fight. Dark Lady just respawned, I believe. She's coming back in, but is she too late though is the question. Big
Yeah.
Zeal stun catching them at the tower off the Nymph port. And it looks like only... Did anyone die from Legion, actually? I think they all stayed alive.
Oh no, buyback from
Monarch,
yeah.
right?
I guess it okay. He TP'd based on him for an ulted up. I thought he maybe had died as well, and that's why he ulted up again. But no, nobody
Oh,
died.
there was a buyback from Nymph?
I thought so, but I yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
yeah,
He
yeah,
did.
yeah. So who did he? Did anybody else die? Or
No.
no?
No. He
So I
brought
guess he
back
just
all
ported
the
himself back then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
that looked like it was gonna be so much better for Hellborn. Like the energy field was really nice, but the hook missed everybody.
I think again, like as we talked about earlier, the Hellborn kind of lacks damage, especially when
Hmm.
when TDL is dead, and
Oh
it kind
yeah.
of played out that way. Couldn't finish anyone. They didn't really get the quite the jump they hoped for. Like with a better hook, they could have definitely won that fight and taken strong.
Yeah, there
Like
was a lot of close
these
calls.
swings, like if you look at Legions that have a 10k gold lead now, from like
This game
3
was
minutes ago, is
dead even.
completely even, or
Yeah,
Hellborn was like aiming like maybe 1,000 gold ahead, something like that.
it's actually crazy how one or two clutch fights can just turn the momentum around. Now again, this didn't secure Legion's win or anything yet. They do have a token on the Hag, but by all means, Hellborn still got a lot of fight left. As they can still hold their high ground with a possible turn here. But what would you like to see Hag go for next? He's got a Grimoire. He's got an offensive and a defensive item. Does he need?
Against staff.
So
I
you
think
want him
it's
to
kind of
continue
cookie cutter for
the
hack.
magic
You
route?
have so like yeah, you can ulti so often, like every 40 seconds, and it does more damage. Like it's staff is just amazing. It tanks them up as well. It's like the stats are so good for hack as well as being like a great offensive item.
Bought something.
But he
Oh, it's a
bought
mad mage.
Mad Mage, which I think is kind of bad considering he has the void, right? Like I mean the item's really good, so you can
Ah,
purchase a TDL too.
that's actually I like that you bring
Any?
that up actually, because individually the mad mage could make sense, but
Yeah, I
with the
think the Mad
void,
Mage is
yeah,
pretty great this game in general, as you can purchase a lot of things, but when there's a void as
yeah,
well, I think maybe it's a bit overboard because of the staff, but I
and
don't think
that's
it's
almost as much gold as the staff. It's only
Someone will
800
get
gold
the
less.
axe.
Dan Beans, we only got 6 months left together. Frownfield Sedgeman.
Yeah, I know, man. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Bad Blast hits 2 here. Energy Field comes in. Torture's in the middle with the Shrunken on. He's gonna walk out. He gets pulled back in though, and he's gonna fall. So Engineer down for Torture. Kraken trying to hold his ground in the Legion base here. And Hag still has the token. She's trying to get the TDL kill, but isn't gonna. Oh my god, that's a bit deep. He does have the Void up.
they stop him. No, I don't think they can. Oh,
Yeah.
the mini stuns.
That's
Foul.
it's a bit too much there. Now I will say it did get them the racks. Like the rest of the team did secure it. Torture bought back here, and they have Nymph boarded in. But what do they plan to do with this
They
buyback? Do
should
they?
probably have brought back on hack as well if they wanted to do this play.
Yeah, I could get behind that. They're
But
trying to go for a pick off here. Now
that's
Torture
cooldown.
is gonna hold his ground with the Nymph heal coming out. Kraken gets a hook, or sorry, Pharaoh gets a hook on the Kraken. He's getting kind of chain CC'd here. There's Monarch preventing some damage. Barbed armor's up. I think Pharaoh's gonna fall here. TDL's kind of debating whether or not to go in. He has shrunken up in 2 seconds, and that's why he's gonna get stunned up here. Doesn't decide to use the shrunken, but I think it's okay. They did get the 1 kill there on the rally. Here comes the win from Monarch. I think he get the torture kill. That's huge. But he's gonna pop the shrunken, and he will be fine. So I don't know. Ultimately, what do you think? I think the buyback from Tort was kind of not warranted.
No, it was bad.
That was definitely
They wasted the
overzealous.
buyback and they traded the Pharaoh for the rally when it all said start. Yeah, that trade for a buyback and the position 3 for position 3, I think.
Hmm.
But it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it could have worked out better if they tried at least. I think Hack should get staff now, but he might not. People have been getting a lot of weird items on Hack lately, I think. Maybe I'm the only one that's the opinion you should just always get Grimoire staff. It's so good. But
Yeah, I think especially since he had the Void, and the Mad Mage is only 800 cheaper than the staff, I think you have a pretty good argument there. I think if he didn't have the Void, the Mad Mage becomes a bit better.
it becomes very good because he can purge everything, the TDL silence or Monarch view or whatever.
But also,
Down
ultimately,
past
the
Shackle,
Void
right?
just isn't that bad, I think, this game.
No,
Like,
it's pretty good.
there's a lot of stuff the Void is really good against. It
Hmm.
more or less counters everything from Prisoner, and it forces TDL to need a Harkons to hit him for those few seconds he gets jumped on.
The only issue with the Void is if you get shackled by Prisoner and you press Void, it doesn't go away, and you
Uh,
cannot hit the shackle.
how does the prison break interaction work? If you get prison breaked and then you void, do you break the link? Or do you have to
Don't
break it
think.
through distance?
I think you have to break it to distance,
Okay.
then, but you don't get pulled. Maybe I actually don't know at all.
Yeah, I'm not actually not sure exactly how it works.
He does
So,
go for the staff on Prisoner though. Do you like it?
I think the staff's a great item on Prisoner. It makes the ulti way more, what's the word? Reliable? Like, to
Yeah.
stun? Since you can throw it on people from far away, and then you can just hook them back when they get stunned up.
Hmm.
So, especially like when they're like defending high ground, just one guy comes close to the tower, you throw the prison break or whatever it's called now, the jail. It's called jailbreak, jailbreak, and then you can just hook them back. That's pretty
That's
nice.
the worst version of Prison Break, not gonna lie.
Okay, here we have a charge from Kraken. Charges up the TDL. We'll see if they can keep him alive. He does have a buyback though. He's got 4K, but he does use the Shrunken Area. He wants to fight. So he's going to hold his ground in the Kraken ult. He's going to run away now, not dealing any damage. Currently, Torture's in the front lines. Looks like the Shrunken did wear off from Volca. And now Torture, he's going to hold his ground with the Drink Cruncher. No, he gets killed as Hag links into the front line. She's doing tons of damage here. Dark Lady going to need a buyback here. Second buyback happens from the Monarch. We have the first from the Dark Lady. Meanwhile, the tier 4 is taking good pressure from the top lane creeps. And Dark Lady gonna clean up and pick up a double tap here. But Hag also picks up a double tap and escapes. I think ultimately, even though Hag's the only one alive, this was a one fight from Legion. They got second buyback out of Monarch, first out of Dark Lady. Tier 4 tower at the shrine is under half, so that's good grounds up there in the top lane. You agree? Still
Yeah,
pretty good for Legion?
that's pretty good.
Okay.
He had got a lot of kills. He bought the staff he really needed. I don't know about this Woop staff, by the way. Yeah, we haven't talked
Whoopa!
about that at all.
Whoopa's got the staff. Yeah, I mean, usually if you do something like, oh, by the way, thank you for the raid, Breaky. Hope you had a good stream. And the host. Usually if you do something like this on a second support, you're feeling extremely confident that your ultis are going off. Otherwise, you're going PK just for like the line stun initiation.
I feel like just Hellborn has a really easy time stopping him.
Yeah. No, I agree. And also Hag went for his own staff, so
Yeah,
perhaps one of them could have just staffed the other. It's kind of
I could have waited
bit,
and got rest though.
yeah, it's
If
kind
he
of
got
a
staffed.
bit of a waste that they go for two staffs. But we have
They're gonna
Hellborn
fight here
holding
though.
high ground. They have pretty good vision.
Someone will get the axe.
The
Filthy
Prison Break's
fat.
gonna stun up the Torture. Energy Field not really gonna do a whole lot, just kind of deter the fight a bit here with the positioning. They do take out Engineer, and Nymphora falls in exchange. Meanwhile, Tier 4 goes down at the base. And did Pharaoh hook into the fight? It looks like he hooked in. Maybe he was already caught.
So they kind of missed everything,
Buyback
to be
from
honest.
Nymphora. He's doing another single port. Okay, so he's 2 out of 2 now on the Nymphora. Man, it's not sure every game where both the main supports are the first 2 players out of buybacks.
My bad.
Hook onto Whoopa. Whoop G gonna fall here in the base. He's probably wishing he had a hatchet to take out that shackle. Rax is gonna go down here. Hook's gonna hit onto Nymph. Nymph should die here, I think, but maybe the team support saves him there. They're not looking to group up. They know Kraken has a charge ready to go. Hag gets a Bat Blast onto a couple people here. Dark Lady, she's just gonna get melted. Didn't have a Shrunken. Engineer almost falling to the Mega Creeps. Smackdowns are coming up. See the legendary streak. GG Chenko 700 EL. I believe actually he is gonna lose his 1800 ELO from this game. He might actually be the new Hansi Pro of the in-house league. dropping to lowest
He's
lowest eel.
832 right now.
Okay, actually no, I think he needs two. So not this one, but next one might get him down to 700s.
It seems that way.
By the way, Sate, I'm on a 6-game win streak, so I have recovered my 3-8 start in IHL. Despite my internet kind of screwing me quite hard this past week, I'm on a 6-game win streak, so I'm pretty happy
Are you
overall.
page 1 yet, or?
Am
Yeah,
I what?
You are actually on the first page. You're number 19
Yeah, I think
right
I'm in the
now,
top
so you are
20.
actually,
I'm back
you
to
are
the top
actually page
20,
1.
and I've also
Congrats on
broke
that.
back to starting ELO. I'm above 1K, so I'm really happy. I had a really
Great.
slow start in IHL. And by the way, you and me have a pretty good track record together. I think we have a 4-1 win rate.
Yep, that's pretty
So, I think the only one I have a better win rate with is Umar. I think I'm 5-1, but we've had more games.
good. Yeah, well, also Umar's OP, so
Are you
That's
saying
really
you're
counts.
not OP?
not as OP as Umar, let's just put it that way.
Oh, come on. Umar tried really hard to grief my 4-0 and 12 Glacius last night. I had to buy Hyper Crown in that game. Actually, I wanna show that game on. Wait, hold on, we got action. Let's show the action first. All right, Pharaoh goes in. Boy Talisman comes up from the hag. She's still dying actually. A lot of AOE coming out.
The Hakon.
Oh yeah, TDL's got the Archons. So he does not have a buyback right now. Pounding in the right clicks though, takes out the Nymph. They are gonna have to defend the creeps here at the shrine. They cannot ignore the creeps though at the shrine. I mean, this is a lot of creeps. This shrine will die very quickly if they don't address it. You can already see it's already at almost half life. But yeah, Bus gets a hat trick. Takes out the GG himself, Woop G. So yeah, I gotta show the man, this game was pretty epic last night, not gonna lie. 85 or 86-minute game where I had Hyper Crown on Glacius and I defended Mega Creeps for like 40 minutes. Or not Mega Creeps, but 1 or 2 lanes of Mega Creeps. That was a really fun game. We actually had a 15k lead at like 20 minutes and we kind of threw. And by we, I mean some people in my team.
Yeah, other players.
Other people in my team threw. But I don't care because it was a really fun game.
Take TDL now.
Okay, goes for Portal Key. I could see that.
If they find run into Kraken or the hack here, they insta die.
Doesn't he see him from the uphill? He should see
I don't
him.
think they see each other, right? Like,
But it's daytime. I feel like TDL should see Kraken.
no, he sees him now, but he wants to go hack.
Oh, it's actually. Oh, it almost pulled the Kraken in. Lo Mickey Lona. Alright, so. Should he go Doombringer next item? What do you think?
I mean, he has one buyback, so probably yes.
They have 1 Rax left. I think.
They could win with Doombringer TDL.
I think if there's ever a time for Doombringer, it's when you're down 2 Rax and you're single core.
He has to drop Prosper in that, right? He needs to
Maybe or Portal Key. I think he has to keep Boots, right? Wait, does he ever drop Boots and just keep Portal Key? And then go Doom? I think that's too grief, right? He has no mobility.
I think that's gonna be too rough for him. I mean, this could be growing up to be another 85-minute game. I'm not gonna lie. Like the Hellborn does actually have a really good chance of winning this, honestly.
So this is almost okay. So in my game last night, we actually had 1 Rax. So Hellborn has no Raxes to work with, right? Like Legion has their entire base. And they even have all their tier 2s and everything. So they have a lot of ground to kind of make up, to open up the base. But with that being said, we were down to, we only had 1 set of racks in that kind of comeback.
At the same time, Legion has used their buybacks offensively to try to end the game. So, like Hellborn wins a good fight. It's not like Legion can just spam buyback at everyone and go again. It could definitely go
hands
both
are
ways
sweaty.
at this point.
Why are my hands so sweaty? I'm not even playing.
But Hack needs Shrunken really badly instead of this upgrade stuff, so he doesn't die to the TDL. But
so he should sell Void now, you think?
he needs Shrunken, so he doesn't get silenced.
Can you can Mad Mage and Shrunken at the same time?
Yeah,
I think so, right? It's not a modifier anymore.
No.
Okay. Yeah. You like the demonic crack? He's had this for a while, by the way, on the
Yeah,
Kraken.
it's fine.
I know
It's
you're a big
completely
fan
fine.
of demonic Kraken. Makes a lot of sense this game as well. Oh, he charges out the prisoner. Doesn't stun him up though. They missed the Zeal stun. Top lane. Monarch's getting dove by the rally. He actually used full combo. Didn't solo the Monarch. And that's a tanky Monarch, by the way. Oh, he's got Thunderclaw. Mind Tricks is he's trying to do it. He's trying to do the Hyper Crown support. Oh, I'm
It's actually pretty fast
I'm
just with the
actually rooting for
Thundercloud.
him. Now I will say it was a little bit better on the Glacius because Glacius had the Thunder Blast to also help, like slow down the creeps a bit.
Yeah.
I guess Monarch has E, but it's not quite as
They go prisoner
good.
here.
Can they kill this guy though?
TDL doesn't want to commit to him. He wants to go hack. He
I
does
think
not,
he's
bro.
waiting for the Shrunken. There's the yeah. I think you're right though. He did get hit with a Bat Blast. Has his Harkons off, I think, right now, which.
Yeah, but he has shrunken on.
But he has Shrunken on, yep, so it's okay. He actually did go
Bot
down
back.
there. This will be Busk's
He
final
will hack him.
buyback.
Yeah, hack should die.
Oh, can he bring him down? Good stun from Volca. There's no PK up for 5 seconds. Alright, so TDL's in a predicament now. No buybacks left.
I think he tells Frostburn to get Doombringer is the move, but
Wait, sorry, say again?
I think he needs to sell Frostburn to get Doombringer. Not that he has the goal right now, but I think he needs to do that.
Do you think Frostburn's the item to sell? Keep the PK?
Yeah, I think so. Because if he blinks on like hack, he can actually just kill him. Like he doesn't have Franken, so you can still slow. You don't need to slow. You have W, right? Like 4-hit hack.
Okay,
3-hit
maybe.
hack.
I was thinking like maybe I guess he did go stats from Kongor as well. I was thinking like maybe he goes for the Dawnbringer after and replaces boots, but I think he just doesn't have enough movement speed with that in mind.
Woop dies here though.
Yeah, whoops keeping the game kind of going with some of his shenanigans.
Don't have
Somebody's
a
trying to call me
single-
from New York. Don't know who you are.
Hold on.
Energy field down. Bat Blast's gonna do some really good damage here. Dark Lady's in the back line though. He's going for the Hag. Hag is getting murdered. He's gonna fall. They did kill both the Pharaoh and the Engineer. Oh, Dark Lady's trying to chase the Nymph. One more hit. It's gonna take him out. Shrunken Head is almost down on the turret. They're gonna take out the.
Could he not just have run away? Like
Hmm.
I don't understand. I don't think if he ulted and instead of auto going for the auto attack, he could have maybe gotten away. But
Either way, Volca I think played a really good game.
yeah, pretty great.
He's been kind of like the low-key guy doing a lot of work this game.
Yeah.
Top of the damage chart for his team. Top GPM in his team. Extremely difficult to deal with. He's got the Frost Shield plate. And, well, there we go. Creeps take out the
GG's.
Shrine. GG. That was a fun one, though. We finished with 55 to 44 hero kills, so we had almost 100 kills. We were one short. Pretty fun one. I think if I had to say anything, it's just lack of damage on Hellborn's draft. Kind of all in on the TDL basket. Kind of a hard hero to make work in the current meta as well, like running hard carries.
Yeah, for sure.
And they had a really good trio of cores on Legion to deal with a single core Dark Lady as well.
100%. It's they did better than I thought they would in the early mid game on Hellborn, but lost 2, maybe 3 like unfortunate fights in a row. And well.
By the way, if you want a
Yeah, just,
queue, there's one slot left before you, in case you're You're trying to get in on some action.
I'm gonna eat some food.